6, MP.
Hi, everyone. We welcome you to the NBA All-Star Game. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg.
And you know what? This is probably, Kevin, my favorite date on the NBA calendar. I mean, with the amazing collection of players we have here tonight, this year promises to be an epic event.
Absolutely.
Guys, it always is. I mean, the privilege of playing in this game means so much to every one of these players. I mean, being on this huge stage brings out the best in the NBA's biggest superstars.
Well, look at the West All-Stars starting group. Booker out there with Scoot Henderson. Then it's Williams. And there's Doc. And it's Wembanyama in at the center position.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power in attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand, the biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
That one goes in. Williams has got 5.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now, here's MyCARRER. Grant gets a wide-open look. Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, I think, as is always the case, the story of the game tonight won't have a lot to do with defense.
That's the way it always is. I mean, a half-court alley-oop or spectacular behind-the-back pass, that's exactly what the people want to see in this game.
Wembanyama passes to Henderson. Here is Doc. Shot clock at 6. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. MyCARRER looking around. Pass to Tatum. A miss that time would have put him up.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Wembanyama, a screen. It's deflected. Onto Kumbo with the steal. And here we go. The East with a fast break. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The East All-Stars shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. And he knocks down the first one. And he makes both free throws. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. They set the pick. Grant against Henderson. Pass to Williams. This one for 3. It's holding by the East. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Well, a bit ago, Teron Lue and I were able to chat. This team's focus is trying to slow down Devin Booker. He said the thing with Devin is that he's not just an ISO scorer. They run a lot of actions for him, so we have to do our best to chase him around, and the rotations have to be on point. So it's going to take all 5 guys to try and stop him. Guys?
Thank you, David. Now here's Tatum. After the miss from Doc, that one drops for him.
And he's been a gem this year. I mean, there have been so many highlights for him all over the first half of this season.
And I've got a feeling, Greg, he's just getting warmed up. I think he'll be even better after the All-Star break.
The West All-Stars shooting their first free throws of this game. And that one misses. Halliburton's checked in for the... changes here for the East. Towns, he's checked in front of Kumbo. Evan Mobley comes in for MyCARRER. And it's Brandon Miller in for Tatum. Then for the West All-Stars, Doc, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Booker. And it's Morant in for Scoot Henderson. Now, here's Grant. He has 5. Mobley, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. No good from Grant.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
On the floor for the West All-Stars, they've got Doc, Gilgeous-Alexander out there with John Morant. Then it's Jalen Williams. And it's Jokic in at the 5 down low. Both free throws good from Doc. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
You're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Grant. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. On the wing, Williams.
And, you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
The West leading by 12. Here is Doc. Pass to Jokic. Things getting physical, but Jokic hammers it out and wins.
And right now, Jokic has it going on. He's doing whatever he wants to out there.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Towns, no luck. Here's Doc, and there's the drive. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
Now, here is Halliburton. Shot clock at 5.
Performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. After the miss from Evan Mobley. There's the triple. Evan Mobley with the rebound. The East trail by 16. Grant the pass to Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Here's Halliburton. After the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Mobley the pass to Halliburton. Mobley looking it over. Baseline try. Three-pointer. The West All-Stars pull it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 5th rebound in this one. Mobley with the block. Grant outside. Pass to Miller. And here's Halliburton. Good ball movement here by the East. Here's Towns. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Length, size, touch. That's how Towns just dominates you inside.
Doc the pass to Morant. Here's Jokic. Mobley with the rebound. The East trail by 14. Here's Miller. Halliburton kicks to Mobley. Off target from outside.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Doc the pass to Jokic. Shoots over Mobley. And it's Jokic missing. Halliburton against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Towns. Here's Miller. Mobley sets the pick for Miller. Back to Towns. Halliburton kicks to Towns. Offline with his three.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Doc the pass to Jokic. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Jokic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Grant outside. Morant with some nice D.
That's a surprise. I mean, really.
The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 3rd assist on the night. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the West All-Stars.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
Catching up on the changes for the East. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Towns. Banchero comes in for Mobley. And it's Jason Tatum in for Halliburton.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
And here is Tatum after Devin Booker getting his shot to go from deep.
We know Tatum's got a terrific jumper, but I like when he pounds that paint too.
Here's Doc, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Oh, that's how you drive your point home right there.
He's lucky to get away with that, though, guys. I mean, it could have earned him a technical for hanging on too long.
Now, here's Banchero. It's good.
Banchero's showing he can run the offense, too, now. Nice score off the pick as the ball handler.
Pass to Doc. Wembanyama with it. Back to Williams. Here is Doc. 6 to shoot. From the left block. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Tatum. No good with the elbow jumper.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
And so it's the West All-Stars closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we've got more in 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And it's time to strap in as we get set to bring you the explosive action of the second half of the All-Star game.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything, though, the second has even more in store for us.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular final 2 quarters.
Jason Tatum is out there with Banchero. Then there's Grant. Then there's Brandon Miller. And it's Antetokounmpo in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
Here's MyCARRER. Banked in off the glass. MyCARRER's got 7 points in the game.
Nice job by MyCARRER to get behind the defense on the break.
Here's Doc. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Outside Tatum. That's good from MyCARRER on the assist by Tatum. And that's now 9 points for Paolo MyCARRER. Here is Doc. 9 points in the game so far. Wembanyama, a screen. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. And here is Grant. 8 points for him. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
Deflects the pass. It's stolen by MyCARRER. The West grabs the miss. Wembanyama's got 7 rebounds in the game. Over to the left wing. Doc the pass to Wembanyama. Just 4 to shoot. Can't cash in from close range. The East trail by 19. Here's MyCARRER. Good. And Miller gets the assist. MyCARRER's got 6 points in the quarter.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Grant down low. He's guarded by Williams. The 3 from Tatum. The shot comes out. The West leading by 17. Outside Williams. Booker looking around. No good off the front iron. And here's MyCARRER. He'll bring it up for the East. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. And that one is off. Nice D from Doc. Here's Henderson driving inside. And Henderson throws it down hard.
You know, we always get some great dunks in this game, and I think we could add that to the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was a raise the roofer.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Grant. Second shot opportunity. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Drills the three-pointer. Tatum's got 11 points.
Well, I like how Tatum had his hands up and ready to go on that catch and shoot. Well done.
There's the pick. Henderson, bounce pass. Williams' shot is off.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
To the middle. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here is Doc, guarded by Tatum. Wembanyama, a screen on Tatum. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Woo-hoo! That's exactly why you watch the All-Star game, to see plays just like that.
The East trail by 18. MyCARRER with the ball. 11 points in the game. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That is his first foul of the game. Clark, when you played, virtually every... East with the ball. They trail by 11. On the court for the West All-Stars, getting the fourth quarter going. Doc is out there with Jokic. Then there's Devin Booker. Then there's Ja Morant. And it's Barrett at the 3 spot. Halliburton for 3. It's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Morant passes to Jokic. Halliburton against Morant. Pass to Booker. Clock at 6. Here is Doc, guarded by Tatum. And stolen by Mobley. And here we go with Miller running up the court. And Miller throws it down hard.
Halliburton all about getting his teammates open looks. Does such a great job with his unselfishness making the pass.
Doc can't get it to go. The East trail by 6, and a wide open look for Halliburton. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 4 assists in the game. And stolen by Mobley. Now, here is Halliburton. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Miller outside. The 3 from Tatum. Good on the three-point shot. Tatum's got the game tied up here for the East All-Stars. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the East All-Stars.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Here are the East All-Stars. 11 unanswered points for them. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Here is Doc, guarded by Tatum. Doc the pass to Barrett. Some nice passing here by the West. Here's Jokic, and it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Antetokounmpo's checked in for the East. Ball comes in for Halliburton. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Wembanyama's checked in. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
No good on that one. And the second free throw, good.
Even with the miss, he got the big one there to put him in front.
And here's the East. They're on an 11-1 run right now. Pass the ball. Tatum with it. Barrett covering. To take the lead. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Morant kicks to Barrett. Pass to Booker. Here is Doc. Antetokounmpo defending. Doc the pass to Barrett. Drains the three-pointer. Barrett's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Nice looking shot there from Barrett. You can tell he's confident when he's shooting the ball.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Just 5 on the clock. And it's good. The time running down on the shot clock.
And after an abysmal
first half from the field. The shots now starting to fall.
Here is Doc, covered by Giannis. And here's Booker from the arc. And it's the East with the rebound. Mobley's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Tatum against Barrett. Tatum kicks to Antetokounmpo. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. To the paint. Here's Doc. Oh! Wow! And that one is hammered home.
Oh, now that's an all-star dunk. That's why he's here.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. And some changes here for the East. Paolo Banchero comes in for Mobley. And it's Grant in for Ball. Jalen Williams is checked in for the West. Scoot Henderson comes in for Morant. Now Grant. Tatum on the wing. Miller outside. No good from outside. The West leading by 4. Here is Doc. Wembanyama outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
Tatum against Williams. Back to Banchero. Lets it go from 14. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got his 5th assist in this one. And it's the West All-Stars ball. They led the game at one point by 20. Stolen by Tatum. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. Wants to get it to Antetokounmpo and does.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
Henderson against Grant. Here's Doc. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. The first free throw is good. And so he hits both.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Down low, it's stolen by Wembanyama. Loads it up for Williams, and the slam by Williams.
And you've got to wonder just how big those points are going to be. A swing like that could decide the outcome.
The East trail by 4. Grant outside. Pass to Banchero. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. Booker in the corner. Lets it go from deep. And it's the East with the rebound. Giannis has got 6 rebounds in the game. Banchero kicks to Grant. Good ball movement here by the East. Tatum down low. He's against Williams. 6 on the shot clock. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
And Tatum launches it from deep. No good on the quick three.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. And it was maybe a step out of his range.
And so Giannis will bring it up for the East. 4-point game. Giannis a screen on Williams. Pass to Tatum. Over Booker. Tatum with another miss.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the West All-Stars.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
And on top of that, they've really been dialed in from deep, just dropping triple after triple.
He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in.
He gets them to within one possession, but that miss puts a lot of pressure on their defense.
For three, Henderson. And it's the East with the rebound. Grant outside. Giannis sets a screen for Grant. There's the lob into Kumbo. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Doc. Off target with his three.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Miller finds Banchero. It's in! A tremendous three to tie it up.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch, and he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Here is Doc. He's covered by Banchero. We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the fourth. 5 on the clock. Here's Doc. Driving in. Missed. And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. And here is Tatum. He takes it in. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. We've got more in store for you right after this. Well, we're back in a night that's always a highlight of any NBA season. We're live from the All-Star Game.
And, you know, you always look forward to this game, and this one certainly has lived up to the billing so far.
There is not another show in sports quite like the NBA All-Star Game, is there?
Banchero out there with Jason Tatum. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then it's Miller, and it's Grant in at the point.
When you look at the length of Antetokounmpo, it really makes it hard for defenders. As a matter of fact, most of the time, they have no chance to deal with it.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with. A beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him. An attitude of joy and unselfishness.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
Banchero putting together some kind of performance here. He's the entire package.
Henderson passes to Doc. Outside Williams. Puts up a three. It's hauled in by Giannis. The East leading by 3. Inside. Here's Banchero. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
No stopping Banchero. That's his way through the foul.
Great action here if you're just joining us about 1 minute into OT. Henderson passes to Doc. It counts.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He
Free throw good from Doc. As we saw, 4 quarters not enough. We're just over a minute into overtime. There's the lob. Oh, Giannis up high and down hard.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
Doc the pass to Williams. Kicks it out to Booker. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by the East All-Stars.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
The 3. It's rebounded by Doc. Doc's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Jason Tatum grabs the board. Tatum's got his 5th rebound in this one. Banchero outside. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Banchero bully balling and overpowering on his way inside. Not to be denied.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Williams looking over the floor. He's looking for Wembanyama and finds him. Over onto the Kumbo. Oh, too easy for Wembanyama.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Banchero kicks to Tatum. Back to Banchero. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Here is Doc. He's covered by Banchero. It's tipped. It's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Miller.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Lock at 6. Doc the pass to Booker. Launches it. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
Here's Grant. Oh, the rejection by Wembanyama. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Outside Tatum. A 3-ball. Tatum from 3.
You got to D-up Tatum from deep. He's got that kind of range.
And it's the West All-Stars ball. They trail by 9 points. Doc the pass to Booker. And they wasted no time.
And in that situation, everybody knows the ball's going to be in Booker's hands, and he comes up big.
Grant the pass to Miller. Giannis with it. Good ball movement here by the East. And an intentional foul right there. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
Booker the pass to Williams. The three-pointer no good. And Zoe Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the East All-Stars. So the East All-Stars win it.
And guys, while the result and the bragging rights go to the East, this was truly a night that belonged to the fans. I mean, it was another great showcase of the world-class talent across the NBA.
It seems to get better and better every year, doesn't it, Greg? Huh? So fun to watch. It was certainly a fun evening. We thank all of you for joining us and watching with us. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time.
Time to warm up. Get ready to rock.
Like those kicks, MP?
Facing one of the heavyweights tonight.
Welcome to the weekend, everybody. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. Look at the Lakers. Right now, the sixth best record in the conference, looking to hold on to playoff position and finish the regular season strong. And, of course, the Mavericks, a game and a half out.
And, you know, for the Mavericks, this was not the kind of season they had in mind. There are teams that would be satisfied with their position in the standings, but not one coming off the kind of terrific season they enjoyed last year.
Yeah, but let's not call it a lost season yet. There's still the possibility that they can make a strong run in the playoffs. And if that happens, all their regular season woes will be forgotten.
And now the Lakers starting group. Naz Reid out there with Kushevsky. Then it's George. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Carroll in at the small forward. And for the Mavericks, OG Anunoby is out there with Doc. Then there's Christie. Then there's Daniel Gafford. And it's Irving at the point. And well over halfway into the season now, GA, how much have the rookies changed since the start of the season?
Kevin, most are completely different players, right? The foundation was there, but they know their role on the team, and it's more about refining their game than learning.
We played just over a minute here in the first. Lakers passing it around. Booker in the corner. George sets a screen for Booker. It's rebounded by Doc.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Fires, high post, and it falls over the rim and in.
I mean, this guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Now, here is George. Last game we saw him score 13. To the inside, and Reed has it in the corner. Kept alive, so the wing on the left. And the three off target.
Just one made field goal in 5 tries. Not a good start.
They get it back. Here's Christie. With the second effort. Doc can't get it to go.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going in this quarter.
And Carroll gets it to go. And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Devin Booker.
And the one thing that he'll be looking to change is the downturn in his three-point percentage. It's taken a hit here the last 10 games. I know he's putting in extra work to get that rhythm back.
Here's Carroll. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Lakers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And looking at the numbers this season, they're shooting a robust 82% from the line. That's about as good as it gets.
Carroll hits them both.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Here is Doc. 17 points in his last outing. Dallas again missing.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Now, here is George. Lets the three fly. Pokusevski with the bucket.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
They need this. Here's Gafford. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
Yeah, and in that game, you see how they built out this roster, acquiring role players who can step up when needed.
And that's exactly what happened. Guys came off the bench ready to play. The offense didn't miss a beat.
Now, here's Anunoby. He's coming off a 16-point game against Memphis. Irving passes to Anunoby. It's blocked.
Oh, send it back, Alexei Pokusevski. Make him feel that 7-foot frame.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Jones checked in for the Mavericks. The Lakers also with a sub. Quentin Grimes is checked in for Naz Reid. Looking at Dallas, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, tough environment. They were right there, but just missed some key shots.
You know what? Playing on the road is always challenging. It requires a level of energy and focus. You've got to match what the home team gives you, and they didn't do it.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Doc in the last outing against the Grizzlies really contributed. He finished with 17 points, and he was efficient out there. He showed terrific versatility. He impacted the game in a number of ways. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
Here is Doc. One of the most consistent producers in the league. He's averaging around 25.5 points a game. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Gafford. Outside Irving. Another 3 for Dallas.
Unbelievable release from Kyrie. Boy, shot ready on the catch.
Los Angeles has gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. And here's George for 3. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Jones. Count that one.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Here's Booker. The Mavericks making the shot. Pass to Grimes. Out left to the wing. Hits it from three-point range. Pokusevski's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Los Angeles. George against Irving. Here is Doc. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Dallas making a switch here. Hardy's checked in, and the Lakers also making a change. Jackson's checked in. Pass to George. Just 5 to shoot. And another basket for the Lakers. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
On the wing, Irving. Defended by George. They grab their own miss. Here's Hardy. A three-pointer off the mark.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
And Booker kicks to George. Back to Booker. George sets a screen for Booker. Takes the 3. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Quality decision-making off that pick and roll. Booker just taking what the defense gives him.
Here is Doc. Defended by Pokusevski. Doc the pass to Gafford. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into...
Look for Dallas. Doc, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. OG Anunoby comes in for Herbert Jones. And Irving subbed in for Hardy. Reed, he's checked in for the Lakers. George comes in for Dort. Outside Jackson. Pass to Carroll from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
They've got Doc. Christie is out there with Irving. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Davis in at the 5. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Now here's Reed. After the miss from Doc. Sinks the three-pointer.
I like that decision right there. Don't try to force a shot inside. Kick it out.
Doc the pass to Anunoby. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
On the wing, George. He's covered by Irving. And they'll get another chance.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Doc the pass to Davis. Here's Christie. Dallas moving the ball around. Pass to Davis. Here's Doc. Rebounded by the Lakers. Jackson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Christie. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Minnesota.
And you know, guys, the other thing I really appreciated about his effort in that game was the effort and work on the glass. What a well-rounded performance.
And we've seen this movie before. Davis moves with authority and attacks the rim.
Lakers leading by 8. Pass to Christie. Carroll with it. Fires the 3. Traps in the tray. Carroll's got 12 points in the game.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here is Doc. Outside for Davis. And a miss there on the triple. Carroll with it. High post. Jackson over Davis. Jackson misses.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
On the wing, Anunoby. Irving with a clean look. Buries it from 3-point range. 9 points in the game so far.
Boy, the range of Kyrie and the quickness and efficiency with which he gets it off. Look out.
It's stolen by Davis. Here is Doc. Carroll covering. 1:41 left in the first half. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Greg, every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
Daniel Gafford's checked in for Dallas. George passes to Pokusevski. Wants to get it to Booker and does. Booker taking the hit.
Boy, just tremendous focus from Devin Booker on the interior. It matters not if he's facing size. Look out.
Anunoby outside. Pass to Doc. With the drive. Lays it up off the glass. Doc's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now here's Booker. It's rebounded by Dallas. Gafford's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Todd. And another basket for Dallas.
And likes the view from there. He's a strong mid-range shooter.
Well, sometimes when you've got size, your release point is so high that you're going to get a good look no matter what.
Reed with a screen on Anunoby. Grimes passes to Reed. Not happening with that shot. He's put up 5 and made 2. Mavericks trail by 4. Outside Irving. Launches a 3. Booker pulls it in. Pass to Grimes. Back to Booker. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's his first trip to the line.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Free throw good, Booker. He doesn't get the second one. Fires from way outside. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Los Angeles on top, up by 5. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
When I look at the Mavericks, I think at the midway point, sometimes teams hit that doldrum. And it could be a case for them slipping in the rankings.
This is when you're And turning our attention to the first half of our game tonight, bit of a tough start for the Mavericks.
I only have 2 words for you. Elbow, famich. Establish yourself inside, good things will happen. That's right, Ernie, I said famich.
They've had some success, but they've been counterpunched at times. Thanks for spending halftime with us.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Los Angeles leading by 5. Taking a look at the Lakers. They've got Pokusevski. George is out there with Booker. Then there's Reed. And it's Carroll in at the 3, the small forward.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
G.A., when we think about Devin Booker's scoring ability, he always has been ahead of the curve.
The youngest player ever to score 70 in a game, amongst the youngest to get to 10,000 points. Booker is on a historic scoring pace.
The Lakers have converted 7 of 11 free throw attempts up to this point in the game. That free throw good from George. And George drops them both. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Mavericks. 7-point differential. Here's the 3. And the 3 ball is good. Irving's got 12.
Yeah, the way Kyrie varies his pace, hard for any defender to guess right.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Devin Booker is a 3-level scoring threat. He said, I'm just reading coverages and taking what the defense gives me. That's a mid-range jumper, which analytically, just to say, isn't the highest percentage shot. But for myself, it's a good one. I've shot it pretty much my whole life. Kevin?
And David, doesn't it show? Wow, he's something else. Hey, thank you. Irving against George. Reed got a piece of it.
Well, when 0 for 3 start to the half, you need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
Doc can't get it to go. Lakers have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. And George kicks to Booker. Pass to Reed. Here's Carroll. Takes it inside. Score the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
Their first basket in 4 tries. Let's see if that basket gets them going. It can be contagious now.
Here's Christie. Doc the pass to Irving. Some nice passing here by Dallas. His 3-pointers off the mark.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Carroll dishes to Booker. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Doris, one guy who rarely has an off night, Devin Booker.
He has been the model of consistent excellence, Kevin. This guy's so efficient, so productive, all about winning. I am not sure Devin Booker gets the credit he deserves for the level he's at every night.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
An elite offensive threat. Booker continues to try and find ways to improve his game.
Irving for 3. They get the rebound. Christie against Booker. Christie kicks to Anunoby. Here's Doc. Drills it from outside. Doc's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, such a sweet 3-point stroke there. And it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
They get it back. Here's George. The 3rd shot of the possession finally falls for him. George has got 9.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Irving misses. Lakers leading by 5. It's Carroll on the wing. He's guarded by Anunoby. The shot by Carroll no good. Dallas has gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Anunoby passes to Doc. from downtown. Another three for Dallas.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here. George with the screen on Christie. For three, Booker. It's rebounded by Doc. Doc's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
Well, he had 1 three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Los Angeles has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. George with the screen on Christie. Booker looking around. 6 to shoot. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Reed misses.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
Outside Irving. And George gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Mavericks making a switch here. Jones is checked in. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Grimes is checked in. Now Irving. 12 points for him. From outside, off the mark.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
And here's George. He's got 9. 6 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Gafford's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Shoots. Dallas again missing. And so Booker will bring it up for Los Angeles. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at New Orleans. They'll match up against the Pelicans. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. And here's George for 3. And again, the Lakers no good. Dallas with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Jones, no one around him. Off target from three-point range. Here's Grimes, defended by Jones. The shot by Carroll, no good.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Here's Gafford. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Gafford's got the lead up to 3 now for the Mavs. And Los Angeles guys shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And the Mavericks with some changes. Davis is checked in for Daniel Gafford. And it's Hardy in for Irving. The Lakers also changing it up. Jackson comes in for Pokuševski. Christie subbed in for George. Booker outside. Here's Carroll. Second chance shot. It's rebounded by Doc. Doc's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Boy, it's been a struggle in this quarter, and the team needs more from him. There's no doubt.
Out to the right wing. Christie against Booker. Pass to Doc. Lets it go with a 3. Lakers with the rebound.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And Jones over to help. Here's Grimes. Good. Nice assist from Booker. Grimes has got it all tied up now for the Lakers.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Knock the pass to Davis. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Davis has gone 1 for 5 from the field, 20%. And the dunk by Jackson. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail.
Knock the pass to Hardy. Nailed from three-point land. Hardy's got his second basket of the night.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Now here's Booker. 8 points for him. Pass to Christie. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Lakers lead by 2. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better.
Look for Dallas. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Anthony Davis. Doc comes in for OG Anunoby. Christie subbed in for Irving.
Go over, baby, go over.
The Lakers in the lead, so with Irving on the bench. Here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Doc is out there with Herbert Jones. Then there's Daniel Gafford. Then there's Hardy, and it's Christie in at the shooting guard position. The Mavericks pull it in. Gafford's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Outside, Jones. Here's Christie. Here he goes. And he banks in the layup. And the Mavericks lead by 1. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Back to Booker. Pass to Carroll. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
Knock the pass to Christie. Gafford sets the pick for Jones. To the left wing. Here is Doc. Carroll covering. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Mavericks.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
OG Anunoby's checked in for Dallas. Kyrie Irving comes in for Hardy. Reed, he's checked in for the Lakers. George comes in for Christie. And George kicks to Reed. Back to George. Over Irving. It's rebounded by Doc.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
The first one falls.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Both free throws good from Doc.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
George passes to Reed for 3. Booker buries the long-range jumper.
Well, that's his second 3 of the game. 1 in the first half, 1 here.
Pass to Doc. And here is Anunoby. On the wing, Irving. Over George. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. The Lakers trail. Now, Booker, defended by Christie. Reed with a screen on Christie. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Does it seem to you guys that this guy, nothing faces him? Booker treats every moment like every other moment, no matter how big, no matter how small.
Free throw good, Booker.
He is absolutely the guy you want at the line in that situation. It just shows you how much he loves these moments.
Here is Doc, guarded by Reed. Pass to Christie. Here is Doc for three. Krusevsky grabs the miss. Krusevsky's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Moving against George. Now Krusevsky. George looking around. Reed with a screen for George. Misses the three.
Listen, that's a look he can hit, but right now he can't throw it in the ocean.
In the corner, Irving with it. Here is Doc. For the three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Krusevsky's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Booker. Booker going to work inside.
Oh, my goodness. Booker's confidence is off the charts. He's money in the bank.
Here's Doc. The offensive rebound. And Gafford throws it down.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Here's Booker. Pass to Reed. Outside, George. There's a good screen. Good.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Here's Christie. On the wing, Irving. A second chance effort. Yes! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
Booker outside. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Mavericks with the rebound. Here's Doc, and it's a foul called on Doc. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Six seconds left in the fourth. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Yeah, that's right. No other option but to foul and look for some misses.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. Second one is good. And both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
A bit of heroics at the line right there as he bumps their lead to 3 and makes things a little easier for them defensively.
Here's Doc. Can't knock in the 3. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother him. I mean, road team, home team, all I know.
Hey, it's just one loss. This team is mid at best. Look at that.
Turn the page, MP. Thanks for joining 2K Sports. Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. You look at the Mavericks. When it comes to playoff seedings, they're in a dubious position right now. 9th place in the conference. And, of course, the Thunder behind 4.5 games. All right, let's check out the starting group for the Thunder. They've got Williams. He's out there with Holmgren. And it's Allen in at the point guard position. And for Dallas, they've got Kyrie Irving, OG Anunoby out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Christie in at the 2 spot. Well, Grant, this is not your average regular season game. These teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
Now here's Holmgren, coming off a terrific game against Minnesota. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Holmgren with great concentration, showing some good balance there through the contact.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throw of the game here. Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball. Here's Irving. Pass to Doc. Back to Irving. Lets it go from deep. Sinks the tray.
He can really beat you up from deep. Irving, such a sharp shooter.
Here's Oklahoma City now. The last time they came together was in Dallas, where they fell to the Mavericks.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
Well, let's hope there isn't any carryover from that letdown in this one.
Here's Doc. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Lakers.
Well, what helps that out a lot is he got to the free throw line, which was a real game changer. It slowed down the opposition's momentum and made them play to his team style.
Here's Allen after the basket by Dallas. The 3 from Holmgren. And Anunoby pulls it down.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Doc passes to Christie. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And that one's good. Holmgren.
This is a good look and a routine one for Chet Holmgren. You're not going to see him waste many of those opportunities that close.
Allen against Irving. Pass to Doc. With the floater. That shot is off. Oklahoma City's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Williams with it. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first.
Always impressive when a smaller player has a nose for the ball and rises up amongst the taller ones to grab rebounds.
Dallas shooting their initial free throws of the game here. And he knocks down the first one. And so he hits both.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line. And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
And Daniel Gafford picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Now with 2 fouls here in the first quarter, everything changes for him. He's got to be more careful on defense.
Davis, he's checked in for Gafford. Now here's Allen. He's averaging more than 12 a game. A consistent threat on offense. And he buries his first look.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Doc. An important scorer for this team, averaging around 25.5 a game. Here's Irving. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
Now here's Holmgren, averaging almost 23 points a contest. A fantastic offensive player. Good on the bucket. Holmgren's got 6. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's Doc. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving.
Oh, what a nice find by Kyrie that time, balancing his offensive attack.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, Jason Kidd had a few moments to share with me. We were talking about Chet Holmgren, the versatility at both ends, and Coach pointed out one thing in particular, saying that Chet has the ability to create for himself. He's a tremendous ball handler for his size. He has great footwork, and he stays on balance. He knows it's going to take a team effort defensively.
Okay, thanks, Allie. And stolen by Holmgren. The floater. It's hauled in by Doc. The Mavericks trailing. Rejected by Holmgren.
Wow, great D from Chet there. That is his calling card.
Allen outside. Now here's Holmgren. He has 6. Screen by Holmgren. For 3, Smith. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 8 so far. Here's Christie. Holmgren with the block. Williams against Anunoby. From the baseline. Williams misses. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Trailing by 2. A tough loss coming against the Lakers in their last game played.
And I'll tell you, it's pretty amazing. They were even in the game, to be honest. I mean, they didn't play well and still almost came away with it.
I'll tell you, if they had pulled that game out, it would have been an amazing win because they made a bunch of mistakes. Nothing was going their way, and somehow they still nearly won it.
Jones, he's checked in for Dallas. Hardy comes in for Christie. Here's Doc. 6 points for him. Puts up a 3. This shot by Hardy, no good. The Thunder have gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. Holmgren with a screen on Irving. Puts one up from 19. And Holmgren with the basket on the assist by Johnson. Holmgren's got 8.
And he must have been feeling it on that mid-range shot. That's an interesting selection for Chet.
Firing up the 2K leaderboard. The NBA's leaders in shooting over the last month. 4th, the Thunder.
Their offense has clicked the past few weeks. I mean, everyone out there knows their role and where to be on the floor.
Irving for 3. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Thunder leading by 4.
Watch outside.
Pass to Powell. A minute 58 left in the first quarter. Here's Holmgren. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Here's Doc. There's Davis with the 3. No good that time. Outside Johnson. And there it is for him.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Dallas shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. First free throw is good. Christie's checked in for Irving. He's perfect from the line this time.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Johnson finds Williams. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Doc passes to Christie. Here's Hardy, covered by Johnson. Clock at 6. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Let's go with a 3. The shot by Hardy, no good. Thunder leading by 6. Here's Williams. Count that one. Williams has got 5 now.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Goes back up. And Davis lays it in.
And I'll tell you what, if you're going to mix it up with Davis, you better be on your game. He's so powerful inside.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Williams with it. He had 19 points in the win against Minnesota.
And he gave them headaches with his defense. Constant activity at that end with 4 steals to show for it.
Now here's Williams. Here's Brown. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And the Thunder lead by 8.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
And so it's Chet Holmgren making things happen for Oklahoma City. How about his shot blocking? He's been an intimidating presence out there. All right, stick around. And for those of you... teams deciding to change it up. Smith against Irving. Williams from long range gets the 3 to fall. 14 points for him.
Solid in the first. Fantastic here in the second. He was just waiting for the moment.
Well, it's rare to see a young player as efficient as Jalen Williams, Brent.
B.A., it's been remarkable, especially when you factor in that this guy is relied on for a lot of shooting. I mean, his shooting volume is very high. This is a blossoming star for this team, and I'm not sure we could put a ceiling on what that potential is.
We've got Herb Jones, also OG Anunoby out there, and it's Irving in at the 1 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And Dallas making a change here. Hardy's checked in. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Doc, in their last time out against the Lakers, was a man on a mission. He finished with 19 points, and he was his usual self on the glass, piling up the rebounds, continuing what has been a solid stretch of games for him. Will we see more of the same here tonight? We'll see. Back to you.
Outstanding. Thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
And the rebound goes to Dallas. Doc's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Outside, Williams. To the inside. Pass to Allen. Another shot. And Anunoby pulls it down. Anunoby's got 4 rebounds now.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Now Williams. Here's Holmgren. 3-pointer. Hardy grabs the board.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Doc passes to Irving. Fires the 3. And Hardy hits from deep. Hardy's got 17 points.
The three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Dagnall. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Brent, how much importance do you put on coaching at the pro level?
Well, B.A., it's huge, and I think the best coaches in the league are the best relationship builders. I mean, it's not about the tactics. Everybody's running the same plays and trying to take advantage of the same things. It really comes down to the connectivity between the coach and understanding each and every player you have on your team.
Gafford, he's checked in for Dallas. Christie comes in for Hardy. Here's Doc. Rejected by Holmgren. Allen on the wing. To halt the run. And it's Irving with a rebound. The Mavericks lead by 7. 1:16 left to play in the second quarter. Here's Doc. 10 points for him. 6 to shoot. Oh, my goodness!
Oh, man.
Powered it home.
Not fair at all. Woo. And we are witnessing some classic high-flying action.
Is that a crowd pleaser or what? No matter what building you're in.
That's what the fans, they want to see it.
Back to Allen. Ooh, too long in the paint. And he's hit with a 3-second violation. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. No good on the technical, so unable to pick that one up.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
Here's Smith. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Timberwolves in Minnesota.
Yeah, but all around offensively, the performance was great. He knew when he had it going, but he also knew he could get other guys going. So his passing right up there on the level with his scoring in that one.
Doc, no good.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
No doubt teammates appreciate a big man who can pass. Chet with a nice look.
He wasn't quite as assertive as he needed to be in the first quarter, but now he's taking a more head-on approach and getting himself to the line.
Cuts off the pass. Irving against Smith. Pass to Brown. Allen outside. The shot from 20 feet out. No good there. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. After starting from behind, they've put in the work to take the lead. Credit them for playing smart, unselfish basketball. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Since we got a little time on our hands here, you guys got any big plans for tonight?
Not me. I'm just going to take it easy. I'm pretty worn out.
Yeah, you've been burning those midnight oils, man. You been hitting the clubs or something?
Nah, just putting up with you guys. It's exhausting.
And looking back on the first half of our game, it hasn't gone according to plan for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Chucking up all those threes is clearly not working for them. They need to balance their attack.
Yeah, you want to put your players in a position to succeed, and I don't see that in the first half.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. And Oklahoma City, looking at who they've got, Chet Holmgren out there with Jalen Williams. Then it's Smith, and it's Allen in at the point. Pass to Williams. Back to Allen. Shot clock at 6. He buries it from 3. Allen's got 5.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's a look at what's coming up for Oklahoma City. On Monday, they're off to Washington to face off with the Wizards. Then on Wednesday, they'll kick off a homestand, starting with the Memphis Grizzlies.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
Thunder trail by 5. Pass to Smith. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Doc's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Christie. Gafford passes to Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shake. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
There's a screen. Fires it. Smith no good.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Here's Doc, covered by Smith. Irving for 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 5 rebounds in the game.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
Williams passes to Smith. Here's Allen. He's guarded by Irving. Down low. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And how about we check the numbers for him?
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
That one misses. The Mavericks lead by 4. And there's the lob. It's stolen. And here comes the break. And there's Smith. That one's good. On the assist from Williams. Williams has got 3 assists in the game. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. On the wing, Irving. Allen defending. Irving, the pass to Doc. Back to Irving. From the top of the key. Nice jump shot. Irving's got 9.
Yes, finally one drops after the 0 of 3 start.
Thunder trail by 4. Pass to Allen. Holmgren with a screen on Irving. Holmgren with it. And that basket makes him 6 for 11, shooting a good percentage.
Nice play to Holmgren. He's just smooth with it.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Knocked away. Doc passes to Christie. Knocks down the triple. And the Mavericks lead by 5.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Holmgren. They set a pick from deep 3-point range. Oh, Holmgren from way outside.
Oh, what a make by Holmgren, letting everyone know he's ready for them.
Here's Doc. He's covered by Holmgren. Doc, no good. The Thunder have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Williams on the wing. Back to Holmgren. For the tie. Holmgren for 2.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. The 3 is up. Williams grabs the board. Williams, number 5 here tonight.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
Offensive rebound. Holmgren with a screen on Irving. For 3, Allen. No good. The Mavericks have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Anunoby for 3. On target from range. Anunoby's got 7 points.
We all know how devastating Kyrie can be scoring the basketball, but very encouraging to see how he's trying to set up his teammates as a playmaker right here.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. The Mavericks making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Here's Holmgren. 17 points in the game. Fires from deep. The shot by Brown, no good. Dallas leading by 3. Jones, the pass to Doc. And he gets that one. Doc's gotten 4 this quarter.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Allen, pass to Powell. Allen, right side. 6 on the shot clock. The kick out to Johnson. Takes a 3. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds to the Thunder as Oklahoma City retains possession. So for Dallas, Davis, he's checked in for Gafford. And it's Hardy in for Irving. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Black's checked in for Allen. 1:58 left in the third quarter. The shot by Brown, no good.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Here's Hardy. He's got 17. The three ball. It's hauled in by Black. Now Johnson. Pass to Holmgren. We've got 1:28 left to play in the third quarter here. Holmgren's size beats the contact.
Well, he hasn't missed yet, guys, and the defense is scrambling for answers to stop this hot start.
Here's Hardy, covered by Johnson. Outside Davis. 6 to shoot. Doc passes to Hardy. Buries it from 3. Hardy's got 20 points.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Pass to Brown. Holmgren with it. Here's Black. And it's off from three-point range. If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
Thunder trail by 6. Powell with it, and Davis picks him up defensively. Pass to Johnson. Here's Black. Hey, from beyond the arc. Jones grabs the board. Here's Doc. He's got 16.
Great pass there from Herbert Jones. When someone's open, he'll find him.
And here's Johnson. Now here's Holmgren. Launches it. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. And don't go far. We'll be right back. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass.
Both teams making some changes here. The Mavericks lead by 13. They've got Daniel Gafford, OG Anunoby out there with Hardy, and it's Doc in at the 4 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Here's Black. Williams with the screen. A shot from the high post. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Gafford's got 4 rebounds now. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Doc. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Doc's got 20.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Here's Williams. Stripped it away. Here's Doc. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Williams has got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Powell. There's the 3. He drops it from range.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
To the wing on the left. Here's Doc. Powell covers. They grab their own miss. Ball. Clock at 6. Second chance effort. Here's Doc. 2 points.
Got to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Irving's checked in for the Mavericks. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. They took a laid-back approach to the huddle, telling the team everyone thinks this game is over, so just go out there and let it rip. Let's see what we can do. And I think the players love that message.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's foul number 2 for him. Now Allen. Pass to Smith. Shot clock at 6. Launches a 3. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got 6 rebounds in the game. Now here's Irving. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Yeah, when your point guard is Kyrie Irving and he decides to mix it up on the inside, that helps out your ball club.
That free throw good from Irving.
And really strong at the line since the break.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
It's got to be something else to be a teammate of Irving's. What a generational talent.
Pass to Holmgren. Back to Smith. Now Allen. It's stolen by Irving. Here's Doc. He's covered by Holmgren. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line. A chance at a 3-point play.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Well, they have consistently gotten to the line. Clearly a point of emphasis from the coaches. Now, they haven't strayed away from it too much.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide. They've run their lanes. They've been doing it with a great pace. And that's produced some easy scores.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Back to Irving for 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
Pass to Allen. Williams in the post. Anunoby covering. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Irving, the pass to Doc. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Smith against Irving. Smith no good. The Mavericks lead by 18. Anunoby on the wing. Pass to Doc. Here's Christie. Here's Doc. Now Irving. 6 to shoot. To the middle. And no good. Great D that time from Holmgren.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Mavericks.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And they increased their win total to 29.
And with this victory, they conclude this season series, having won 3 out of 4 games these two teams played.
And we've come to expect these kinds of strong games for Doc.
Just a force on the glass. Did a fantastic job crashing the boards and coming up with seemingly every rebound.
Pass to Holmgren. Back to Williams. Shoots over Anunoby. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist by Holmgren. There's 45 seconds left in the game. Allen against Irving. Here's Doc. Allen brings a double team. Outside for Irving. Doc passes to Irving. No good on the three. Pass to Williams. Here's Holmgren. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Here's Doc. Misses. And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson signing off. So long, everybody.